Hey, it's Kimberly Ann, cooking with Kimberly Ann. Are you ready? Salsa la viva la, salsa la viva la, la 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 la. I gotta come up with my own song. But then why? So today we are making, I gotta say this right, we're making brown sugar caramel bacon crack bites. Brown sugar caramel bacon crack bites. And my handy dandy assistant Tyler is out doing something, so he's not with me today. And whoo, I think I can do this one on my own. This one should only take about 15 to 20 minutes. And so I was really excited when I found this because it could be an appetizer. It could just be for supper. Who am I talking to? Myself. So I would have the oven already preheating at 350, but right now it's very toasty in here. How many of you are outside? I'm already sweating. And it's so funny because I went to Meijer, a different Meijer than the one that I go to, right? And although things are basically in the same places, they're basically not in the same places. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so thankful I saw so many new folks that I know that I don't see at the other Meijer. And so I had a wonderful lady, you know who you are. Oh my goodness, my good friend Irene. And so you guys got me to the right place to find the parchment paper. So now I know. So I'll go through what we need. I want to go through a few things first. I was in my study time, my prayer time this morning. And then, I dropped a towel. And I was getting ready to, get out the door and go get these things that we needed so we could cook together today. And after my time with God, which was so great, and I've got this project that he's leading me to, and so I'm getting started on it. And I already asked permission, and then I had somewhere I was going to go, and I thought, yeah, I'll get that done this weekend. So I headed out the door to go to the store so I could buy the things that we need to start cooking today. And then as I'm walking to my car, the Holy Ghost says, so are you going to do your thing before you do mine? And I'm like, oh, absolutely not. So boom, I went over there first thing. I had to get like a bit of permission, and I did from this particular place. So anyway, just pray for me on that. That's all I'm going to say. It's just a cool thing. And you know how God, he gives you ideas and asks you to do things for him. And so it's really a neat thing. So thank you for praying for me. Woo! All right. So I'm almost going to run and go get a fan and bring it in here. When I get the oven a-cranking, then I'm going to go get that fan. But I don't want that noise from the fan, but it's so hot in here. Our kitchen, I don't know if your house has rooms like our house has rooms, but in the kitchen, of all places where you have all the heat, in the kitchen, this was an add-on to the rest of the house. So this ductwork, yeah, there is none. They have registers up against the bottoms of the cabinets. Oh, they're all for show. There is no ductwork, so there's no heat and no air that ever comes into the kitchen. So, in the wintertime, it's cold, but I can deal with that because you can, turn on your air fryer or your stove. But I tell you what, in the good old summertime, like right now, woo! All right, so let's get going. A few observations and fun things I want to share with you. So, look what I found. Oh my word. This has nothing to do with what we're doing today, but brown sugar cinnamon, and it's a limited edition. So I had to get it. But I just want to make an observation, and that was you used to be able to get a coffee like this for, let's say, $4.95, and then it went up to like $6.49. And now it's at $9.13. $9.13. That's a little bit too crazy for me. So I just wanted to make that observation. I love that. I wanted to show that to you. And then I found this too. I know. Cozy Shack, the original recipe for the rice pudding. I kind of got turned on to that because my son's fiance, she made some rice pudding and brought it over to us one time. And I was like, oh, I've never really liked rice pudding. And then I had hers. And I'm like, I'm a believer. Well, I was a believer right away. And so then she said something about Cozy Shack. She said it was a really good brand or kind. So then I got it. So I've been kind of noshing on that. But I've been waiting to get started with you. And now I'm a little bit full. So that is yummy time. I dropped this. Wait. I dropped the thing again. Hold on. Man, look at that. I'm so talented. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, so let's go. I have the chocolate chip cookie cups that I thought I would go back at today. Let me get that out of the way and just explain that. Perhaps we'll do that tomorrow. And so thank you so much for when we first did the chocolate chip cookie cups, if you remember. And in your comments, you were fabulous. And so a gal, I can't remember her name right now, but thank you so much from my whole heart to yours. And she said, here's a suggestion, Kimberly Ann. Why don't you take, to get the right shape and, you know, and not too much cookie dough, take a muffin tin and turn it around and then put your cookie dough. So I did buy more because my son ate all of the other. I'm telling you. Whoa. So I'm going to use this and then I'll spread it out thinly over the back of each of these muffin tins on the bottom. And then, you know, we'll bake them right up. And I'll have sprayed them a little bit. We'll pop them off, right? Flip it over, pop them off. And then we'll line those chocolate chip cookie cups and then pour in the milk, drink the milk, eat the cup, and we'll be good to go. So I'm believing that that's going to work. And we might try that tomorrow. I don't want to do it today. I want today to be really quick. So this is what we're going to do. Again, we're making our brown sugar caramel bacon crack bites. And these are so cute. They're so amazing. So I hope you saw the picture. Well, I hope that you saw the picture up on Facebook, because by the time I'm done, it might not look like that. Or it might, huh? It might look even better. And I know it's going to taste great. So Tyler is really excited to try these when he gets home. So let me go through the things that we're going to need. So first of all, you'd preheat your oven to 350. I'm not going to do that right now while we're in the preparation mode. It won't take long to preheat, but it will melt me if I do it now. And so, and what we need to do is the things that you need. Okay, you need 2 packages or boxes. I don't know what you call these. Do you say, is it phyllo? Phyllo? So these were frozen phyllo cups. And you need 2. I don't know if I'll have enough pans. I'm going to try. I'm so excited to use these because I've been watching the British Baking Show and I've watched them use these in many instances for both appetizers and desserts and other sundry kinds of interesting things. And so these are so delicate and so cool. And so, you know what? I think I'm going to wind up being a lover of these. I'm going to use them for a whole nother batch of stuff. Look at that. Suggestions even on the back and the front. So how fun. So you need 2 of these and there's 15 in each. So a 15 count. So altogether we may make 30, we may not. So I've got those and those were frozen. And here's another amazing thing, y'all. It was funny because again, I was in a different mire. That's my excuse for the day today. And I was like, oh, I have everything else. Where are these now? Got the parchment paper. We need that, okay? We're going to line our pans with that parchment paper, and then we will spray on top of the parchment paper, and then we'll just build these crack bites, and boom, we'll have it done in like 5 minutes. I've already cooked the bacon, got it to the consistency that I need, okay? You want it just a little bit chewy yet so that when they cook in the oven, you know, it'll crisp it up just the right amount. And so we've got our bacon, we've got those little cups, we've got our Mrs. Butterworth's maple syrup. Come on, you got to have nothing but the best. It's so thick and wonderful. Takes me back to when I was a kid and you'd slather on those pancakes and my mom would go, Kimberly Ann, what? Where are the pancakes? Oh, they're in there, Mom. They're in there somewhere. And brown sugar. So, woo! This is going to be another sweetie tweety today. I've had several of you say, hey, so maybe some of the recipes that you do, could you make a couple of them that are find recipes that are real health conscious? What are you trying to say? Just joking. And so, yeah, we could do that too. I'm trying to find things that are fun, different, and quick. And when I heard bacon crack, I went, well, that's indeed, you know, filling all of those niches right there that I'm looking for. So let's get going. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do, again, is preheat the oven. We're going to do that in a moment. Line our pans. And I have these kind, and you know, it's kind of funny, but See how deep they are? And I actually do make my cookies in these. And I will say of myself, I make some mean cookies. And if I've ever made you cookies, you know it. Some of you are nodding your head yes, because I can make some good cookies. I do. And I always cook them in these pans, even though, right? And I do need to purchase, we have lots of other cookie pans, but the flat ones, the shallow, but we use them so much. And so now we need new ones because boy, they just got the pan cooked right out of them, and that's what happened. So we're gonna line these with parchment paper right now. There's a lot of things I've never done, and I've never worked with parchment paper before. So let's see how this might work, all right? I feel like I'm in school, and I'm either opening an award or I'm writing a research paper. Okay, hold up. Let's get this piece of tape off here. Ooh, see, I've already ripped it. Oh no. Why would they do that? Okay, over you go. And then back into our box so that I have the little edges here. How much do we need for this? Oh, I see. And you got your perfect measurements on that too. Do you see that? I know. There's so many of you that already work with this stuff and they're going, oh, you're really behind, Kimberly Ann. So thank you for loving me anyway, right? All right, so let's get, I think that I made that parchment paper way too big. I certainly did. Hold up. So now, this is what I need to do. I just need, I don't know if I have scissors. Hold up. Okay, I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. To use that later. Oh, it's already beginning. Okay. Da, da, da. I think that we got it here. And if we don't, we gonna. Okay. So we're gonna, I think this feels a little bit difficult to me. Wonder if it sets down in there more easily later once you get all your stuff in there. All right. And then I'm gonna do the smaller one. So I'm just gonna make as many of these as will fit in these two. Yeah, I really just need, I think I just need a pair of scissors is what I need. Yeah, but there you go. That's what ripping is all about. That felt kind of good. I think I'll do that again. There we go. Took care of that. All right, so we've got our parchment paper in our 2 baking pans. Now, these are a little bit thought out. They were in the, that's what I was going to tell you. Oh, my word, listen to this. Wait. What story did I get off on? Because this is the one I was trying to tell you. So I went down the aisle. I had just found the parchment paper. Are you with me now? Yeah. And the last thing I needed were these, right? So I'm like, Father God, I went up and down the aisles, couldn't find them. I'm like, Lord, I really need to see them. And I kid you not. I don't know if it was just for me, but I'll take it. And I see in the frozen food section, there's one section that all of a sudden went, and it covered over, I made that sound too, like Darth Vader. Okay. And it covered over with steam. And then it was all this, it looked like an avalanche happened in there. It was snow. It was like snow. And there they were. And somebody else thought, I'm like, did you see that? And they're like, yeah, that was weird, right? And I'm like, maybe not. So I'm like, thanks, Dad. Thank you, Dad. See? Oh, these are cute. I love these. Oh, look at these. These are awesome. I'm so excited. So they're already cooked. I didn't know. Okay, so they're already cooked up. I am so excited to do this. I can't even tell you. Okay, so let's get this going real quick like. And then we'll stop the video when we get everything prepared. And then we'll do the second video, our reveal. So let's open up these. Oh, and these smell so good. Oh my word, I am so excited. So let's do this. I wonder how many I should make. I'm gonna try to do all of them. So I'm gonna set these down. Hold up. Let me move this so you can see the action. Well, let's not do that. You saw a lot of my palm the last time. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna set that down right there. And I'll show you what we're doing. So we're getting these. You can see that pretty well. Yeah, whoops, without falling over. Okay, I'm falling for you. All right, so I can do, see, I'm sorry. Same reason why you shouldn't talk and cook is the reason you shouldn't talk and drive. Yes. All right, here we go. You're supposed to spray these. So I'm gonna spray down the parchment paper. I think we're ahead of the game anyway because we've got the parchment paper. And I think these are so delicate that, yeah, you just absolutely do not want these to stick to your pan at all. Oh, and by the way, this shirt, isn't it like adorable? And I just say that because a shameless plug for the Promise Boutique. Yeah, I was there yesterday and I got this most cutest top. I never get this color blue and I'm like, I'm gonna get that. Oh, and I put it on today. My son, his eyes just lit up. He's like, Mom, that's very beautiful. Now, you know, when your son says that, you'll just wear it every day and to bed too. You just go, yeah, pajamas and no, I'm just kidding. So that was nice of him. He's a sweetheart. So I think that's about right, spaced out about right. Okay, I'm just going to make as many as I can fit in here. I think I'm going to do 3 across this as well. Now it gives you in the directions a certain size of pan that you need, but come on, I didn't have that size of pan, so you go with what size you have. So we're good. Don't dump over, Mr. Brown Sugar. All right, here we go. Let's open up our next box. Again, philo, I think they're philo. Could be anything. Really good. All right, these are so great. I have so many exciting, great ideas that I'm thinking now concerning these. Oh, yes. All right, so here we go. Okay, all right. Getting ready for the second one. This is going to be so easy to put together. Oh, I love easy. I love easy. Again, we've talked about that, but busy working moms. We talked about this. I talked about this with a friend of mine inside the store at Meijer. We said exactly that. She's working like double shifts and she does that day where she has that week where she works 4 days in that week because she does mega hours altogether in just those 4 days in her 4-day work week. So I'm like, totally understand. So this is how many I'm going to do, just that many. And we're good to go there. So let's set those aside there. Now, next, we're going to, what did I do with my spoon? A spoon ready to go. And then what you want to do is scoop about a half of a teaspoon, if you want to know what a half of a teaspoon looks like to me. I'm not going to use the measuring thing, but just about a half a teaspoon, or they said to taste, so they didn't know who they were talking to here. So I'm just going to you do just about a half a teaspoon, okay, a scoop of the brown sugar into each of the cups. I see that, and they're not real big, so let's just make it generous, but don't get crazy about it, especially with all that rice pudding that I just ate while I was preparing this. I think I got too much brown sugar in there already. Just want a little bit. Yep, too much. So I am believing that is just a little bit too much in that one. Okay, here we go. I'm getting it now. Okay, I got it. I think we're perfect. Very good. A little bit. This is so much fun. And you guys, oh my goodness, I just want you to know how much I love you. It was so fun to be out at the Promise Boutique yesterday, to be with you. And, you know, being on the air, being in radio, so great. And then, you know what? The face-to-face is phenomenal. And I love it. And I love you. So there's that. All of that face-to-face, the hugs and the love. I just love it. So here we go. Let's do this quick. Show you how quick you could just come home after work or get up in the morning, have these done. You can freeze them. That's what's so great. They're so convenient. And you could just freeze them. Pack a couple for work. These will make great appetizers for a holiday, any kind of thing. Okay, Memorial Day is coming up. The 4th of July. Woo woo! For our bacon crack bites. Okay, tell them what you're bringing and they're going to be impressed with you. But this is so easy and I can't wait to taste these. And I'm wondering if they have bigger cups now. If we really like them, maybe we'll try to find the big ones and we'll make really big bites. But these are precious. I love it. And they should caramelize up just beautifully. We've got 3 more to go. And then we're going to do something special. I think I put too much brown sugar in that one while I'm saying special. that one will be a special one. And I would make the beeline for that one first. Whichever one is the sweetest. Okay, I've got that done. So, and we are going to use that brown sugar again in just a moment. So now I'm going to put this back over here. I've got these 2. All right. That was getting a little crazy there. That's okay. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to take just a dollop. Don't get out of control, Mrs. Buttersworth. Here we go. Just a dollop of, okay, just like that. That's it. That's it. It just, you need to, the brown sugar is already going to caramelize. All right. And this is what you're doing. You just get that into each of those cups. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. We're doing good, aren't we? I am a cooking acrobat. Here we go. Boom. And boom. You know, when they do these things on the cooking shows, they're way messier than me. So I need to learn to just, hey, be a messy when you're cooking. And you know what? I'm that one, as we talked before, didn't we? I'm that one who has to clean up while she's cooking it up. Okay, that's okay. You know what? Everybody's got their way, their skill, their personality, and that's just me. And I did hear from many of you last time that we did, I think it was the cookies, and we were talking about that. I'm like, man, I don't know if you're like me, but I have got to keep a clean workspace while I'm going along. I don't want to, you do all the work of cooking and then they come out of the oven and then maybe you eat, maybe you're eating your dinner or you're trying your specialty, whatever it is that you made. And then you look back and go, oh, because you've got a million things to clean up and it's just awful. So we don't want to do that. All right. So now what we're going to do is add our bacon. So that's all. Isn't this fabulous? And so it says you're supposed to have big mounds of bacon. So I'm going to break these up just a little bit and and you want them not a full piece, but little bites like this. And so that one just wanted to fall right in there. Like, you see that? That's mine. We'll set that aside for Kim. No. So we're going to do, they said heaping mounds. So I'm going to try to use as much bacon as I can. I didn't use as much of the cups as they had on the directions. So I do know that. Oh, lots of bacon left over. And lots of bacon to eat while I'm making my creation. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This will be yummy. It's already pretty crispy. I might have cooked the bacon a little too long. I cooked it in the air fryer. Yeah, so while I came home from the store, I was cooking the bacon in the air fryer while I was getting all the ingredients together and set out. I want really big mounds. It said big mounds. So we're just going to mound it up. Who do I think needs more? Oh, wait. That's right. That was me. I think I inhaled that one. Okay, here we go. I think those are good mounds. Yeah. Seeing as there aren't that many ingredients, I mean, this is it, kiddos. Kiddos, this is it. So we're gonna fill them up as high as we can. So, woo, it's hot in here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I think you're amazing. And I think that you should stretch out and try some new things. You should listen to what God has you to do. You should walk in your calling and your giftings. And I want you to do that. And I want you to do that now. Okay? Don't wait. Don't wait. Time is shorter than it was yesterday, isn't it? Time is always shorter every day that you wake up on this side of heaven. That is too good. I have to have it. Go. And so, yeah. Oh my word. This is perfect. This is really going to be perfect. Actually, I got the perfect amount of bacon. Yep. But I'm telling you, time is short. You need to do what God has called you to do. But that preparation time also is so very important because you're not doing it for you. It's not self-glory. You want to make sure that you're ready, you're prepared, you're disciplined, you're all the way out of the way. I know you heard me on that. All the way out of the way, right? All the way out of the way. That's what I want you to be. That's what I need to be for God, for what he asks us and calls us to do. Because if you're not, yep, that messes everything up. But God can do a great work in you, though. Get you right back to the beginning and get you all centered back around again. I have, oh my word, this is perfect. I'm so excited for these. And now I know I need an air conditioner in my kitchen. You ever feel that little trickle of sweat going right down your back? That's me. Ugh. Woo! what I'm thankful for. A gorgeous day. So we did heap and we made mounds. So what I want to do is, I'm seeing, well, yeah, these are so cute. So cute. Okay, wait. I just want to use all of the remaining little crinkles. Little crinkles of bacon. So these are precious. I think this looks great. Oops. Just dumped one over. That was that big one that I wanted for myself. I wonder how many I'll have eaten before Tyler gets home. Look at these. So this is what we've done. All right. Now what you do is you're going to, it says put a mound of bacon into each cup, which we did. There went my towel again. Sorry. Sorry about that. All right. Woo! All right. And so I'm not even putting it back there. Keep bumping into it. So we did the mound of bacon. And then it says put a little more brown sugar right on the top. And then that's just going to caramelize perfectly on top and the bottom there. And really adhere to that bacon. It's going to be luscious and wonderful. See how simple this was? Yeah. I'm so excited because I'm like, Tyler, I love you, but I don't think I'll be needing you today. No, I didn't say that. I thought it in my mind. And I was right. I'm just going to do it like this so it'll go quicker. And then after I get just a little bit of the brown sugar on top of these, then I'm going to, I got to tell you something. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but I'm going to have to tell you now because I can hear her. But after we get all this garnish of brown sugar on the top here now, then I'll crank up that oven because it won't take long to preheat at all. I mean, it just starts dinging right away and it's ready. So then we can pop it in and then I'll rejoin you in about 20 minutes, my friends. And then we'll try them together and see how they are. And then maybe tomorrow we'll go back at those chocolate chip cookie cups. Okay, our time. Ooh, yep, I got to get these in the oven. I can see that right now. All right, here we go. So I'm going to do these over here. Going to get this done, pop them in the oven. Oh, looks like she stopped making her noises. I was going to tell you something about that, but I won't. I'll tell you later if I have to. Looks like she's being quiet. Every time she hears me talk or sing, the one cat princess, which sometimes she's anything but, if you know what I mean. Yeah, especially if I sing, she starts making a fuss. But this fuss that she's been making recently is not it's not that kind of fuss. It's something else altogether. So, but we don't have to talk about it because she's quiet. All right, so woo woo woo, hot tamale in here. It's so hot in here. All right, so we've got these ready to go. I'm gonna get the oven at 350 preheating. We're gonna pop in our brown sugar caramel bacon crack bites in the oven. And in about 20 minutes, boom, we're going to be ready to go. So I am so psyched. I'm going to start the oven right now. Let's get her on 350. Come on, baby. Yep, ready to go. Okay. Kimberly Ann, we're kicking it and cooking with Kimberly Ann, and we tried something very simple, very quick and easy. We took a little more time because we were chit-chatting and talking, but we love that, right? And so let's pop them in the oven. I'll join you in a little bit. We'll take them out after about 20 minutes, so wait for it. And I know they're just going to taste great. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. My heart to yours. Woohoo! Cooking with Kimberly Ann.